Championship coming up as well next weekend, kicking off in Fiji.
Yeah, it's good that the game's going out to Fiji, but as you can see now, the team's making their way out onto the paddock.
Yeah, you look at the Australian Schoolgirls. They are big girls against the Papua New Guinea Junior Orchids. It's going to be a big challenge. The only advantage the Papua New Guinea will have will be the weather. For the Australian girls coming up from the south, they will find it very difficult going into the final 20 minutes of this first match between the PNG Orchids and the Australian Schoolgirls.
So we're on standby now for the national anthems of Australia and PNG. Ah, beautiful. The renditions of the national anthems of both countries. We begin the formalities today, nice and early, for a lot of people out there maybe, but yes, wherever you're watching from around the country, it's all happening today. It's the annual PM's 13 clash between Australia and PNG. We have 4 matches today, starting off with the Junior Orchids taking on the Australian Schoolgirls, and then later on we have the Junior Kumals up against the Aussie Schoolboys before we head into the seniors after lunch today. So we've got a whole day. Hope you can stick around with us and enjoy some international footy
Yeah, Terry, it's going to be a big day of rugby league in the nation's capital. We're really looking forward to it. Looking across the park for the junior Orchids, you can't go past Ruth Gender and Tasha Storm. They've had a good Santos Cup experience. I think a couple of weeks off since the grand final, so they'll be looking forward to getting the boots back on, and I know with the coaching team, they're going to be prepped and ready to rock and roll in this fixture.
Yeah, thanks, LG there. Good observation. The PNG Orchids juniors playing against the Australian have some experience in the Santos Cup, and Ruth Kendler being the one out there, and they will take on the Australians.
And we are underway from the booth of Olivia Vahalele as the Orchids juniors now have the ball inside their 30, working that right edge at the moment. Is most of the girls, as we mentioned during the call or the early part of our broadcast today, got picked up from the first ever NRL bid schools championship up in Goroka. This is a really good pathway here for PNG women, rugby leagues especially, and most of them will be playing for the first time at this level against the visiting Australian girls. This is a momentous occasion for these girls.
Yeah, good defensive effort early there
by the PNG Schoolgirls, dropping the ball on the second tackle.
Yeah, good defensive.
Giving the position back to the Australians.
Yeah, a bit of a nervous start here for the PNG girls, but the Australians now chancing their arms early. They're working the right edge of the stadium. 15 out now from the PNG line, working it back in field. There's a big 11 in Pauline Seiruku. She's going to play the ball now. 10 away from the line. So early pressure here on the junior Orchids defense. They're working across the park. Oh, beautiful hands. Working it back on the inside. This will be a very easy try to open proceedings today. And it's from their fullback, Kyla Henderson, going over for the Australian girls.
Yeah, that's a very good move there by the Australians, scoring in the opening minutes of this opening half. It's just a backline movement that the Santos have gone in there to score the first try. She nearly lost the ball, but she went over the line. And the replay, as we see the replay here, send the ball out, and it's a backline movement and a cut back inside. The fullback was able to go in there and score that beautiful try by the Australian Schoolgirls.
Yeah, Phoenix Rainer Hippie, the center three-quarter for the Australians. She's done very well. She was the one that came up with that big shot earlier on to her counterpart in the Orchids team to force that ball free. And then having the presence of mind to look back on the inside and find Henderson on that slanted run. And as all good fullbacks do, and they've been coached very, very well, the Australians. Henderson just cutting back on that angle, and about 2 meters out, it's just hard to stop them from scoring. And especially this earlier on in the match. And while she's fresh, it's a great start for the Australians. Conversion attempt
from the
now.
Touch line. Oh,
successful.
Another kick from about just meters in from the Tati, and yes, 2 more points to the tally. So the Australian Schoolgirls now on 6 points. They lead the junior Orchids yet to score. But what a start here for the Australians! Just the class and a good slick ball movement from one end of the field to the other. It's a great try there to their fullback.
The ball possession is very important for the PNG Orchids. The Schoolgirls will have to hold on to the ball. It's a very good kick-off there by the PNG side.
It's Orchid looking kick-off there from the PNG girls, but the Aussies will have the ball now, 15 away from halfway. So working it back through the left side. It's a big number 8 and Saraya Pale playing the ball right on halfway. Here they come again. Oh, just losing the ball cold there. So the PNG junior Orchids now will have it 10 away from halfway or thereabouts.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest challenge for them is taking care of the ball. The Australians, if they can do that, then they can really cause some havoc to the Papua New Guineans. And on the other end, I think the Papua New Guineans, they've really got to dig in with numbers defensively against the bigger Australian outfit who are looking rampant at the moment.
Yeah, let's see what the PNG girls have from an attacking opportunity now. Still inside their half. Just look at the defense from the Australians moving up very quickly to shut them down. They're just walking across back towards the right edge now. Just getting nowhere. Just good line speed here from the Australian girls. So Orchids juniors now on halfway, working it wide towards the left. It's a nice carry. The first set of the match here for the PNG junior Orchids. Again, some good meters, at least 10 into the opposition's half, working it back and field. A great contact there. There's a great run there from Deborah Kitipa, playing the ball now in midfield, working it back towards the left. Little dummy there, and continue to work it back towards the edges, but they've come to the end of the set here. The Orchids, what is the option? The crossfield kick. A great take there by the Australian girls, but look at swarming defense there from the junior Orchids, driving them back. Oh, thought she lost the ball there for a moment. Yeah. Incorrect play the ball, but I think she's winded. Some great defense there from the PNG junior Orchids.
Yeah, she might be in a bit of trouble here. I think she looked a bit ginger getting up and couldn't quite get her feet. Signs of concussion here. It could be a HIA. Earlier on to Savage Far also. Which is unfortunate because I think it's her first touch for the match. The Australians are 6 points to nil up early, but the ball's been played out to the other fringe. There's an interchange happening now, so Liesel Hopawate coming in for the Australians.
Yeah, it's a very familiar name.
Yeah, very famous name in rugby league.
In a way, the PNG Orchids now working towards the blind side, grandstand side, that is. 5 away, he's a real chance now. And they shift the ball back towards the middle. This is Wendy Josh, able to offload and working it back towards the goal mouth. Right in front, about 5 away from the line. Orchids now applying a bit of pressure here on the Australian girls, working it back the other way, and then getting the offload away. Oh, great work here by the PNG girls, but just unable to control the ball there in the end. So the Australians will have possession 10 out from their own line.
Yeah, I think the first knock-on came from the Australians, so I think the PNG girls are going to get the ball back here.
Yeah, there's a good chance for the PNG junior Orchids to go in there for their first points. And as we can see on the replay here, yeah, just the Australians moving in and fumbling the ball. It's a loose and fit to the junior PNG Orchids.
It's a real opportunity now for the junior Orchids, 10 away from the Australians line. They've got numbers queuing up to the right here. That's where they go. Nice little run around. They keep it going. They've got numbers on the outside, but look at the defense coming up very quickly to shut them down from the Australian girls. 5 away from the line. Trying to work through the front door there, but driven back by some willing defense from the Australian girls. They play the ball quickly now. The junior Orchids doing it tough this morning against the bigger Australian opponents. They work it back now towards the left, turning it back on the inside for the big number 8, Annie James. But again, she's still short of the line. So which way they go, left or right? So, oh, little down out of dummy half. She lost the footing anyway. They'll still play the ball now. They need to go wide here. Junior Orchids, no, the crossfield kick, not a bad option there. And yes, they'll get a repeat set. So yeah, well done.
Good play from Hopawati. She just didn't mess around there, just tapped the ball into touch.
Yeah, she's supposed to have taken up the ball, betting it goal that will give the PNG Orchids a chance again.
Yeah, tell you what, the Junior Orchids ready to roll up their sleeves here this morning. With another chance now, a line drop out by the Australian girls. Oh, that's on the full. What a shocker. So penalty to PNG.
Yeah, but LA just completely missed striking.
Oh, sorry,
that kick.
not a penalty, but it's a
play
the ball.
Yeah.
Pardon me.
But LA just miss striking the ball. She's got a sweet strike on her as well, kicking that conversion earlier all the way from that corner in the eastern stand. As the Orchids now.
Alrighty, here we go. Junior Orchids now just working their way inside the red zone. It's still 6-0 in favor of the Australian girls. Orchids now decided to attack the short side again. Look at the leg drive, but again the defense muscling up. Nice there from the Australian girls, still meters away from the line.
Yeah, the PNG Orchids are going through the front door. They should they have the numbers that to send the ball out with the Australian.
Yeah, they seem to be concentrating their attack through the middle at the moment, which is getting them nowhere. But there it is, a little dart out the dummy half, and then the loose ball again. So options not working right here for the PNG girls.
Yeah, that's from Salina Porter. Big mistake there on the 5th tackle and losing the ball. The Australians have defended well in the 3 sets of 6. This is a chance for them to come out of their own 10-meter.
Yeah, I think the PNG girls are just trying to overplay themselves there. There was a number of instances they had numbers on the especially on the right edge. But anyway, the Australian girls now walking it back. They've been able to defend their line well. Here they are, back on the attack, 20 out from their own line. They're working across the park. Good shot play here from the Australian girls, just using their speed and agility, but the ball has come loose. So we've got Junior Orchids back in possession here.
Yeah, good defense there by the PNG Orchids.
Coming back now towards open territory. Nice little run there from, I think it's Jacinta Jerry. Plays the ball now. The Junior Orchids working back to the open side. Midfield region now, 25 out. Controlling the ball well so far. It's a big 13 Deborah keeper now. Number 8 actually. That's Annie James now getting up to plate. Now working it across towards the short side and running back in field. Jacinta Jerry. Last to plate, 15 away from the line. This is Wendy Josh. Trying to send a miracle pass away, didn't come off. It's going to be knock on against PNG.
Yeah, very bad play there by the PNG Orchids. PNG Junior. That's from Selena Porter. Losing concentration of the ball and dropping in the process. So it's given the chance, giving the ball back to the Australians.
Yeah, the PNG girls have a number of opportunities there, but just couldn't come up with the right play, the right option. But anyway, Australian girls now, they've been under the pump for a bit, but here they are trying to get out of their red zone. And the penalty against PNG. It's a little fun touch. The Australians will restart on the 30, still inside their half. We have 2.5 minutes remaining in this first half. The opening match of a 4-match program here today. The annual PM's 13 clash between Australia and PNG. It's a big number 8, a big prop forward now taking it up. Sarah Pale plays the ball on halfway. Nice little done out of dummy. Oh, look, just look at the kills there, but luckily went backwards. We've got the 18 now on the paddock. I think it's Yusila Hopuate from the famous Hopuate family as the Australians walking back now to the middle. Defense holding here from the Junior Orchids. But Australians for the first time back inside the opposition's half. Look at the good ball skills, but a great take there by the number 2 in Becky Kemby for the Junior Orchids. Just play the ball now just outside of 20 to start the set. So,
yeah, the junior PNG Orchids have done really well on holding these Australian Schoolgirls to only 1 try, 6 points to 0. With 1 minute remaining in this half, they've done really well against the bigger opponents.
It took them a while to really get going, but here they are now very much in the contest. Just walking across the 40-meter mark in midfield. Just need to come up with the right options. Another very good pass there, but still able to get the kick away at the end of the set. On counter-attack now, the Australians. They play the ball now through the try scorer, the lone try scorer in the opening minutes, Carly Henderson. But they're quickly back on halfway here, the Australians. Nice little footwork there from their number 5. So working through some defense. Mercedes Taulele Siala play the ball now in midfield. Look at the PNG defense just waiting there for them. Allowing them to gain good meters, but they walk the short side again. Great ball away. Steaming down the touchline for the defense, holding there from the Orchids. There's a player down in back play, but the referee is going to rule no corn.
Yeah, there's a PNG Orchids junior now in back play as the halftime siren is gone. And the score remains at Australia on 6 points. And PNG Orchid yet to score. As we see the replay here, the ball was lost before it was grounded.
Yeah, but I like the first half of this match, especially the PNG girls able to regroup after conceding the first try. And I think they just couldn't come up with the right play, the right options when they had that opportunity. But anyway, at halftime, the Australian Schoolgirls on 6 points. They lead the PNG Junior Orchids yet to score.
Yeah, the Australian Schoolgirls have done really well in quite a big heat up here in Moresby, and they've done really well against the PNG Orchids, who are used to this hot weather condition here in Moresby.
Yeah, I think that's one of the weapons they can use against the Australian girls, the heat of Port Moresby.
Yes, obviously the PNG Schoolgirls Orchids have come in there. They're still trailing. They were not trusted to the Australian in the opening half, and hopefully the second half would be a change of fortune for them. I think the 2 halves, the spine of the team, the halfback and the 5'8", start organizing themselves better and run with the ball. For the Australians, they've done really well. Everybody has done their part. The forward pack and also the back line. They're leading up in the scoreboard.
Yeah, beautiful weather conditions around the nation's capital today. We've got plenty of football action unfolding today here at the rugby league capital, the Santos National Football Stadium. And then we have the schoolboys, the Australian schoolboys, taking on the junior Kumals after this one. It's very interesting. Yeah, last year's event, all the matches were lost by PNG. I think the junior Kumals really made a big statement before losing the game in the last stages of the second half. They were leading until the Australians scored to take the game. It was 16-20, 2016, and well done to the junior Orchids and the junior Kumals, I should say, was captained by now Hunter's Finley Klein was the captain of the junior Kumals then. But we're ready for the next quarter of the match. By the way, we forgot to mention that the match is played in quarters here. So we got the second quarter now about to get underway. And it's going to be Orchids with the ball inside their red zone.
Yeah, Terry, just a quick one from the touchline. The Australians have a couple of wounded troops currently in getting checked on. There's Gabrielle Savage also, who's going under her HIA, the HIA protocol at the moment, in with the good doctor, Dr. Kapua, who's the doctor on ground today. But yeah, at the moment, can't really say much about that. We'll just wait for that report to come back. But good first 15 minutes from both sides.
The Hawkins now just working out of dummy half. Good meters as well, gained there by the Hawkins number 4 in Tasha Storm. And a penalty going in the way of the Orchids, 30 out from their own line. It should help their cause to get out of there and get some good meters into the opposition's half and look for points. But here's a kick towards the grandstand side. Yeah, I tell you what, the hit is certainly getting into these Australian girls.
Yeah, the game is played in quarters. So that's for quarter.
Here's a tap and go from Storm. Nice run there. Oh, still going. He ran about 15 minutes. What a gain there from Storm as they work it back in field through Becky Kemby, trying to help out the forwards there. Just working it back towards the midfield regions. He plays the ball eventually, setting it across. It's a little dummy. Wendy Josh taking the tackle now, 25 out. It's another chance here for the Orchids. Turning it back on the inside. Masaki.
Oh, great run.
Here they go. Nice run all the way. Slips the ball down. Very easy try in the end. And finally, the junior Orchids on the board.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying along. You have to have runners in the spine, and that's a very good run there by the PNG Junior Orchids.
Yeah, Deborah Kitipa, what a run on that slant, and just caught the Australians napping through the middle of the ruck. Everyone shifted one way to cover that space. There's a lovely ball back on the inside. I think that break's done wonders for the Junior Orchids girls, who've come out and they've got good field territory in that first 15 minutes. This time around, just converting it into points. And it's lovely to see good contest as well on hand.
Yeah, very good experience from Deborah. She backed herself up, running through the Australians and scoring the try.
Yeah, great footwork as well.
The PNG Junior Orchids will have to believe in themselves now. So that on the scoreboard, you can see running. That's a good run. She was able to score that opening try for the Papua New Guinea side.
Yeah, the Australian Schoolgirls team would be disappointed with that defensive effort. Just the open side getting caught with that switch play. I'd be very disappointed with that. They should have been pushing up on the inside, but again, the heat getting the best of them, I guess. Gotta look for their second win as Gende lines this conversion attempt up. He's taking it back about 20 meters. On the angle, she'd be kicking about 25 meters. He's got a good strike on it, but it's waved away. Score remains 6 points to 4. 11 minutes remaining in the first half of this match between the Australian Schoolgirls and the Junior Orchids. Just a quick one again. The number 2, she's checked back in for the game. She went out with a HIA. That's Gabriella Savage Fa also. But she's come back into the match now, past the HIA. Crowds building again. It's slowly coming in through the gates. Early start here at the Santos National Football Stadium, but here we go again.
Yeah, a bit of a crazy bounce there by the ball, but anyway, they got it back eventually. So they're still back on the attack here after scoring their first points of the match. The PNG Junior Orchids, great work there by Kitipa to get over the line for their first 4 points. But Kitipa, of course, coming through the the PNG NRL bid system, the academy system, and certainly showing what he can do on the paddock playing against the visiting Australians, scoring their try. But here's a penalty against the Aussies. Somebody's going to be called out here.
Yeah, this bad fall by Deborah Kitipa against the Australian, and been warned, and penalty has been given to Junior Orchids. Only 40 meters out.
As we look down towards the tunnel here, we've got the school boys now just having a look around, just waving to the crowd. They'll be up next against the junior Kummels. So we got an injured player now being assisted of the paddock.
Yeah, that's unfortunate because that's
just been a good play in the first 15 minutes, and she's been taken off the field.
Play continues in the meantime. So the junior kids now straight back on the attack. A bit of a stoppage there for injury, but anyway, oh, again, not a very good pass there from the 7, Iso Kali, and Storm dropping the football. So it's back to the Australian Schoolgirls. So it's going to be a loose and feed to Australia. 10 inside PNG's side of halfway. Still got 9 minutes left in this first half. Just for your information, matches will be played in quarters. So the Australians now with the loosened feet, 10 inside Orchids half, little run around, almost clashing in the process. But anyway, nice run there from Australia. 20 away now from the line. Work it back in field. Ooh. It's running, I think she copped a shoulder or a high shot there from the junior Orchids. So it's going to be a penalty against PNG. 15 out from the line.
Yeah, quite unfortunate because she fell into that one, but the Orchids not backing away from tackling the much bigger, more fancied Australians.
So Regan Hicks now with the football, 10 away from the line. No, the wrong play.
So the chance have gone back in for the Australians. The PNG have done it really well.
Yeah, they've squandered another opportunity there, the Australians. They look dangerous with the ball in hand. They've got the skill, the class, the speed, the agility. They've got everything, but they're just unable to control the football. They're a bit of fatigue, maybe, creeping into the match. But the Orchids now will work it out of their red zone.
Yeah, it could be that short turnaround in preparation as well for the Australians. PNG girls now they've had some good field territory, the Orchids. They just haven't converted that into points either, but finishing or missing that polish at the moment. Stella Lewis is coming for the Australians in that number 17 jersey in the headgear. She's really making an impact, coming up with the last 3 tackles.
So the junior Orchids now doing it tough at the moment, trying to get out the red zone. Here they come, just walking back towards the short side. So Rhonda Joseph, I think it is.
They need a good kick here, Terry. Need a big kick.
Comes back now to Hobart. Gets a kick away. Well taken there by Indy Bostock. But look at the chase there from the Orchids. Bostock plays the ball on halfway. And now a little scamper out of dummy half. Nice run. Playing the ball now. Footwork. And losing her footing eventually. She's pounced on there by the defender. She gets up to plate now, 30 away from the line. The long pass. Great take there by the lock forward in Amini Misa. And she'll be asked to plate now, 25 away from the Orchids line. They go short side again. Just sizing up the defense. Eventually,
great tackle.
they'll take the tackle just in front of the 10-meter mark. They come back towards the open side, looking for options here. The Australian Schoolgirls, the crossfield kick, it's high. Oh, great take, can be. What a take. Not the biggest girl on the paddock, but she was able to pluck it out of the air. Great take there by Camby, the Orchids junior number 2. She plays the ball now. That's the number 5 in Jacinta Jerry. Now walking it back towards the open side, the defense from the Australians up very quickly. The Orchids again still caught inside the red zone, turning it back on the inside, but again run into a brick wall of green and gold there. So they play the ball now 20 out, right in midfield, just working it back towards the right hand side, and Jacinta Carey gets a kick away, but here's a kick return. So the Australians straight back on the attack.
Good last couple of sets.
Good field territory as well.
Yeah, great field territory. The Australians, they're really turning the screws on. They're taking care of the ball a bit better this time. So now they just got to convert this field territory into points. Oh, look at this run. Barnstorming.
The big bopper, Shannon. She plays the ball quickly, 10 away from the line. They're looking for more points here.
What a pass.
And then it is a very easy try in the end to the Australian Schoolgirls.
Savage foul also crossing over after returning back from a HIA. And it was a lovely little skip pass as well from Olivia Va'aele, finding her winger. The Australians are over after intense pressure. They built that beautifully, kept the ball, played field territory, and then picked out that pass like a charm. Va'aele finding a winger in Savage foul also to score in that corner, the eastern stand corner. The Australians racing out to 10 points, playing PNG Orchids on 4.
Yeah, I love that big run from big Alice Shannon.
It took the Australians a very long time to go in there for the second try, but yeah, they're leading on the scoreboard by 10 points to 4 with the kick to come. The Australians are more playing a structured football at this time, well, as the junior Orchids will have to organize themselves. They still have a second half to go to wrestle this one of the Australians.
So almost similar position from the last kick she took. So the Australian girls certainly showing their class here this morning. No, it's not going to go the distance, just fell short there. So the score remains the Australian Schoolgirls 10 points. They lead the junior Orchids on 4.
Yeah, you got to like that play from Va'aele. She's a classy little half, that number 6 jersey for the Schoolgirls, the Aussie Schoolgirls. She kicked the try. She converted the earlier try from the identical spot, but this time around just missing. Score remaining 10 points to 4. But again, that skip pass, it's the skills on display that the fans come out to watch. Here comes Big Shannon again, wrecking ball straight into the Orchids.
Yeah, I'd love to see do a lot. Oh, hang on, she must have
yeah, fumbled to play the ball.
Oh, just untidy play the ball there. She lost it eventually, so it's going to be a loosened feed to the junior Orchids.
Yeah, this is an opportunity for the junior Orchids.
Commentators curse there, Leon.
You love to see the front rowers get into it, and that contact. That's something all Papua New Guineans love to see. Regardless of gender, you love that contact and that hit up straight through the middle from kickoffs. But here come the Orchids.
There's another opportunity on offer here. Oh, I think they shifted they're shifting that ball very quickly. They should just hang on, just play basics rather than trying to do too much with the football. That they've lost another opportunity here. The junior Orchids trying to score from every run there, but anyway, it's, the Australian girls now will have it 30 out from their own line.
Yeah, very bad pass there by the PNG Junior Orchids. That's from Tasha Storm. Catch and pass, and she was not even looking at the left winger.
Henderson now plays it in the midfield region. The shift back towards the left, certainly making the Orchids defense work there. The Australians playing the ball now, coming back to the open side. This is Oliver Valele. They'll play the ball now. 10 inside of positions off, working it back towards the short side. Good hands again, the defense
shot.
up in his face.
Great shot.
Oh, what a great shot there from Junior Orchids. The Australian Schoolgirls now working it back in field. And Shannon loses the ball forward. Good defense again there from the Orchids, turning defense into attack now in midfield as they work their way forward. This is Wendy Josh. She'll be asked to play it 5 away from halfway.
Yeah, the Orchids, they've worked hard in defense. They're getting the ball back in good field territory now, but with seconds remaining, they need a trick play or something here to end this half off on a high note. Maybe a chip in behind Terry.
So here they come. Oh, terrible pass. So better into the set there by the Orchids as we work our way to half-time. Penalty as well. So a bit of field discipline here by the PNG girls. So the Australians will finish off the first half here with the ball in hand. Tip and go. Sends it away to Big Shannon. This time she hangs on. And that's the end of the first half of this first match of the day today. The junior Kumals up against the visitors, the Australian Schoolgirls. At halftime, the Australian Schoolgirls on 10 points. They lead the junior Orchids on 4. What a first half.
Yeah, it's been a very good half for both teams, but I think the Australians have held on better and scoring 2 tries out of that. For PNG Orchids, the junior team, they need to organize themselves in the second half if they have to cause an upset. At the moment, the Australians are in the box seat to win this opener.
Yeah, I think they just need to do a lot more kicking the half, the spine. They just need to work out something there, try and turn back his bigger Australian girls back with a lot more kicking. I think that should do the trick, but let's see what would be said at halftime, and then see what they can bring onto the table in the second half. But a good contest so far. The Australians, well, you can't fault them at the moment. They're full of. They show their class, their agility, the skill in the opening exchanges, scoring the first try. But I think the heat is certainly getting into them as well. That would be another issue for them. But otherwise, a good contest to kick off proceedings here. PM's 13-20-24. This concept has been around since 2005, almost 19 years now. We had a break for 3 years along the way due to COVID, but this would be the 16th edition, if you like. The two countries have met. So it's got a long history. And this is more or less a game that unites the two nations. They've been together, well, pre-independence and also post-independence. Australia continued to be a big partner of PNG. And rugby league is the thing that unites the two nations.
The concept of the Prime Minister's statue has developed into including the women's now, the PNG Orchids, the schoolgirls and the schoolboys. It's a good concept by the PNG Rugby League. As we go for a break, when we come back, we look at the highlights of the first half.
We're back live here at the home of Rugby League, the Santos National Football Stadium. A piece of footy action happening here today, a very special day of the year, the annual PM's 13. And we've seen the first half of the junior Orchids and the Australian Schoolgirls, with the Aussie girls leading 10 points to 4 at half-time. Yeah, they went straight into gear in the opening exchanges with the number one Henderson going over for the first 4 points. That was converted successfully from the touchline, but the Orchids never say die, came back strongly with that great run there from that 13 in Deborah Kitipa to put the junior Orchids back in business here. And I guess that was the only try from the Orchids. The Australian girls were able to work for the second try just before halftime to lead at halftime, 10 points to 4. But yes, can't wait for the second half. Should be a good game here for the junior Orchids if they can try and change their game plan a bit. Maybe try and let the ball go out to the edges, because I think they've got good chances of scoring there, as we saw in the first half.
Yeah, the PNG junior Orchids, they can cause an upset against these bigger opponents from Australia, but they're not playing together as a team, and they've been smashed by the bigger opponents at the moment, trailing by 10 points to 4, but Papua New Guinea can do much better.
Yes, wherever you're watching from today, we've got the junior Kumals taking on the Australian schoolboys very, very shortly after this one. And then we head into the senior men and senior women after lunch today. Of course, we have the second year of the inaugural Pacific Championship happening starting next weekend, 18th October. And the Kumals will open their campaign against the Fiji party in Fiji as well. So this is also very, very interesting, because they've got that relegation system now in place. So the ball winners will play the team that ends up at the bottom of the cup system, and then that'll be a chance for one of the teams in the cup or the bowl to make their way up to be promoted to the cup. So I think that is a very, very good concept, and I'm sure the Kumals are looking forward to taking on the Fiji and kick off the campaign with a really good opening match there next week.
Yeah, the crowd has started coming into NFS here in Morocco. If you're out there, you have nothing to do, come down to NFS and watch some good football here. The Australians playing against the Papua New Guinea side. At the moment, the Australian schoolgirls are playing against the junior Orchids. The game has to reach any heights here, but the Australians are in charge.
There we go.
More dominating in the first 2 quarters of this match.
Yeah, the Australian schoolboys now just forming I suppose a bit of a guard of honor here for the women folk, the girls, to come out of the channel for this second half. And I know this is a lifetime experience for these young boys and girls from Australia to come out here to Port Moresby and experience a bit of PNG footy. How we play, how we we love our footy up here. As the two teams now make their way out, the Australians running from the southern end, while the junior Orchids defending the northern end.
Yeah, the second half, the junior Orchids will kick off. The Australians will be on the receiving end, making use of the ball in the second half, second quarter of the first half, of the second half. I know the PNG Orchids, junior Orchids can play together as a team. They can cause an upset against these Australians. At the moment, the Australians are dominating, both in the forward and also in the backs. All of the tries come from backline movement.
And we're underway. It's from the boot of Annie James with a big kick-off as the Australians now will work it back almost immediately up towards the 40-meter mark in midfield. Now Pale Pale, the big no argue. She's a big unit, takes three to put her down eventually. She'll be asked to play the ball on halfway, continuing her good work from the first half. The big number 8 for the Australian girls, working it back towards the left side now. This is Pauline Suiruka now playing it. They come back to the short side, little kick over the top there, but it's going to be too big. So the Orchids will have a tap on the 20-meter mark.
Yeah, the kick was too much there by the Australians. Very good move, very good set of five, but the kick in the fifth tackle has gone over in goal. The ball has been given back to the Junior Orchid.
So Porter now with the tap restart. The Orchids now straight back on the attack. Their first attacking opportunity of the second half. It's Deborah Kitipa now, the try scorer, playing the ball. And now trying to work back towards the open side, bouncing out of a defender, Ruth Genda. She'll be asked to play it. Oh, hang on, penalty against the Australians. So that's a good penalty here. But they're going to go for a tap. This is Kende taking on the line of big shot, front on there from the Australian number 6 in Shannon Sausoa. So this is Joyce Hobart. They're getting nowhere at the moment, just a line speed from the Australian girls. Pretty good at the moment. To kick off the second half, they're leading on the scoreboard 10 points to 4. Now we're heading into the third quarter of the match. The Orchids now running a nice angle back towards the grandstand side, but good defense there from Australia. So number 8 will play the ball. Oh, getting over the top. Great shot there from, I think it's Hella Walker. So the Orchids getting a bit of punishment there from the Australian defense. It's a wobbly looking kick here from Joyce Hobart. Easy take there for the Australians as they try to work it out of their red zone through their number 1, Hayley Anderson, the first try scorer in the first half. Good rushing defense there from PNG. Australia now turning it back on the inside, back towards the open side. Henderson picked up there by the defense. Now just look at the Orchids defense just standing there waiting and allowing the Australians to gain some good meters. They're almost back on halfway. Here they come, working it back towards the left side. It's a great run here from Shalom Sausoa. And it's the junior Orchids now will end up with the football. Oh, terrible play the ball.
Terry, just a quick one from the touchline. Both coaches impressed with the teams in the first half. From the Orchids, they feel like they're on top for the most part of the game. They've respected the ball. They've played field territory in every department. They feel like they've dominated except the scoreboard. So they try to convert all those key areas into points in the second half. And for the Australians, it's just the ball handling that's let them down. But if they can just keep it simple, keep the ball in hand, and respect the pill, they could go a long way to winning this game.
So Porter now getting ready to put the ball into the tunnel. Orchids have the ball. A little run around there. And creating some space on the outside. Oh, again, terrible pass. What is going on out there? Just need to be patient with the football here.
Yeah, it's only the first play, and they're trying to score off every play. I think it's either Ruben or yourself that said that earlier in the match. If they can just settle the game down and just go through the motions, they could build some pressure against this Australian outfit and score some tries like they did in the first half. Maybe change the point of attack, that angle of attack. Running back at the angle against much bigger players.
Here they come again now, Shannon Sawansos. There's been a handful here for the Orchids. Plays the ball quickly, 30 away from the line. They go short side again. They got numbers as well. Is big 11, Pauline Suizruka. 5 away now from the line. Yeah, tell you what, the Orchids defense is hanging on here. The Australians playing the ball inside the red zone. Bit of footwork there. The dummy still able to offload. Good intercept. Great play there. Good vision. It's Hadassah Isokali. And it's a penalty as well against the Australians for holding down.
Yeah, well done by Isokali. She tried to get back on her feet quickly and play the ball. Caught the markers not square as well. Relieving penalty. Get some free meters. Not quite the best kick here from the Orchids, but they'll be happy to get the ball back. They just got to take care of the ball. Just not tapping on the mark.
10 meters, 10 meters.
Step restart there by Joyce Hobart. Trying to get the Orchids rolling forward now, midfield. So Ruth Gender tackled. Now just walking through the hands. This is a big Rhonda Joseph now on the in 16, playing the ball on the 40-meter mark. They're walking across the park again. The defense holding there from Australia. But it's a good set so far here. They need to get out of their half. Comes back now to the middle.
Oh, great shot.
Big shot. Josephine Howard getting hammered there by the Australian defense on halfway. Here they come, bit of footwork. A little chink there from Joyce Hobart. A wasted tackle there. They've come to the end of the set. Who wants it? Comes back now to the 7 in Sakali. Decides to get the kick away towards that left edge, but great take here on the kick return. They work it back towards the open side.
Yeah, great run by Hapawari.
Just place the ball eventually. Here they come. Oh, not the best of passes. And they still have it, the Australians. One of the try scorers. No, what's the call here?
Yeah, the ball has struggled forward there. Unfortunate for the Australians, but they're the junior Orchids on the ropes. Right up there at the halfway mark will be a scrum loose and feed to the PNG Orchids.
Yeah, again, the Australians just letting themselves down with passes not sticking and the ball hitting the deck. Unforced errors. Isokali now stepping, dummying, but surrendering in that tackle. Nime in a dummy half. Good run here from Wendy Josh. She's been a find as well coming through that Santos Cup system. Tasha Storm going for a dart out of dummy half. Just 6 points down here, the Orchids. If they can find a try somewhere, make this an interesting contest. Nima getting the ball off. Orchids on the attack. We're getting close to that 5th tackle now. Last play here. Hobart, crossfield kick. Looks like it should be well covered, and it is. 7 tackle set coming here to the Australians. Really a nothing kick from Hobart. The idea was right, but the chase didn't quite meet it halfway.
Yeah, probably, I don't know, miscommunication or what, but anyway, that was a easy take there by the Australians. No pressure whatsoever, and straight back on the attack. Here they are, just walking over the 30-meter mark in midfield. You know, we spoke about the hit earlier in the piece, but I think the Australians have acclimatized. Just look at them just running with a lot of ease.
Yeah,
as they work it back up towards halfway.
Yeah, Terry, they're finding that second wind. And
Here
you
they
can see
come
that
now.
they're building
Step
beautifully.
back inside the opposition's half, working the defense over as they come back towards the right edge. Great run here. Goes right through the first line of defense, looking to offload. What a great run there from Trinity Tawane. They're still going here, the Australian girls. Again, some desperate defense there from PNG.
Yeah, Olomali with some good footwork as well. The little number 9.
They've got numbers here, the Australian girls, and are just pitting out of a would-be tackler and slamming the ball down for their 3rd try of the day. Too easy in the end.
Yeah, it's a relief to the Australians going there for the 3rd try. And it's a backline movement there, hands, they're the numbers.
Yeah, it all comes off the back of that beautiful break through the middle, and then Olomali showing her footwork, settling it in the middle of the post. And when they pass the ball out to the fringes, spaces all over the place as Indy Bostock crashes over, scores a great try for the Australians. 14 points to 4 with the kick to come. The Australians also have the wind behind their backs in this second half. A couple of skip passes out from the middle of the field, finding Bostock, who just dives in the corner and scores a great try for the Australians. Unselfish play there, really. And the Orchids just sitting back, watching the play unfold. You can't do that when you're on your try line. As Bostock gets a much-needed try for the Australians. They push their lead out to 10 points. If Olivia Va'ale can kick this, it'll take the lead out to 12 points. She's kicked at 50% so far, 1 from 2. This is her 3rd attempt for the day. She's got a good strike on her as well. The number 6 for the Australians. Va'alele with this conversion attempt. And it's waved away. The score remains 14 points to 4.
Where the PNG Orchids need to step up another gear here, maybe. I don't know, they, again, a lot of scoring chances when they had that football, but just couldn't come up with the right play. It's pretty much the story of the first half, but anyway, they're still very much in the contest here. We've still got 2 and a bit left in this 3rd quarter before we go for a water break, but the Australians thread back on the attack. Hapuata, structure 1, goes again. Eventually, she submits to the tackle, midfield, 10 away from halfway. Quick play the ball. Good dummy half play as well. Trying to pick up support play on the outside, but look at the defense from the Orchids. So they play the ball on halfway here. Good set so far for the Australians from kickoff as they work it through the middle again. Trying to smash their way through there and lost the ball, I think. Yep. It was the 15.
Ella Walker.
Hella Walker, actually. So it's a loosened feed to the junior Orchids.
Yeah,
12 away from halfway.
Yeah, Terry, been really impressed with that number 9 for the Australians in Olomali. She's electric out of dummy half. She's got that running game as well that really brings other players into the game. And when she's got the ball out in 2 hands ready to pass, it gets the defense to sit back and wait for the play to unfold. And she can put players into,
great play
gaps. But Tasha Storm now with the ball for the Orchids. They need to find something here, the Orchids, to get back into this match. 1 minute left before the drinks break.
So the Orchids now just walking through the middle. Got we still got 1/4 of the match remaining, but they need to score very quickly. Coming back towards the middle, nothing's happening there. Able to find a big 10 in Benita Paka. It's brought down 30 away. The shift back towards the right. And it's Josephine Howard now confronted there by the defense in front of the 20-meter mark. Plays the ball eventually. And here's a kick from dummy half. Joyce Hobart again. Easy picking for the Australians as the fullback now. Howard brings it back. 12 away from her own line. Working it across towards the right. Great run there from, I think it's Rainy Hippie. Plays it quickly. Now the footwork shapes to offload. Eventually gets the ball away. It's Hopuata again with another carry. gets the ball away. Just doing with a lot of ease here, the Australians. They're too big, too strong for the PNG Junior Orchids, offloading at will. But we've come to the end of the third quarter of the match. And the score reads 14 points to 4 in favor of the Australian Schoolgirls.
Yeah, the size of the Australian Schoolgirls, they are floating in tackle, and that's not a good sign for the Junior Orchids. They're trying their best to tackle them, but those offloads are really killing them.
Yeah, that second phase play, as you said, Ruben, it's something that the Orchids need to work on to shut it down in this last 15 minutes of this match. Under fatigue, if the ball's being passed around like that, it just creates that forward momentum for the team that's keeping the ball alive. It could be something that really breaks the game open for either side. At the moment, the Kumals just look like they're losing their way. They're just playing very structured, just keeping to the structure a bit too much. They need to maybe pass the ball around a bit more and create some second phase play for themselves as well. Crowd slowly building here. It's going to be a big day of footy. It's the first of 4 fixtures. The next one up is the Aussie Schoolboys up against the Junior Kumals. Tomorrow's futures on display today.
Yeah, I think last year we had well, similar format, but we had 2 days of footy because we, I think the Australian teams, the Australian defence teams also were part of the concept last year, and I think there was a really good weekend of footy, both Saturday and Sunday. But again, this year we still have 4 games, but it's only 1 day, which is today. Of course, we have the PNG Kumals team departed for Fiji yesterday. And the balance of the team will be made up of players from today's PM's 13.
Yeah, the last couple of years, I think the Fijians have been playing here in the nation's capital, so it's good that we spread the love and go back that way to Fiji, which is big in the other code, rugby union, but maybe our boys can put up a big effort and get the win. We all know last year the Fijians came down here and had somewhat of a successful tournament against us. The final game, obviously a blowout in favor of the Kumals, but they showed in the game before that they were a force to be reckoned with. Also in rugby league, the Fiji Batis, you know, on home soil, they're going to be 10 foot tall in that pale blue and white and black jersey. But the red, black and gold will still go hard for their country as the Australians now get us back underway. Lovely sweeping play. Despite the errors that they've caused, they're not afraid, or they haven't gone into a shell. The Australians, they're still throwing the ball around as they go on the attack. 35 meters out, great chop tackle. The Orchids still resilient in defense. They need to keep them out here. Va'ele. Good pass out to the fringes. Gende equal to the task, making that tackle. There's been a stoppage in play now from the referee. I think there's the 5th tackle. The ball's been given away.
Number 15. Number 10.
Yeah, the Australian Schoolgirls, you know, they're not giving any chances here to the PNG girls. I mean, this is the first. It's a lifetime trip for them up to Port Moresby or PNG for that matter, and they need to make. They don't want to make a statement. They want to leave an impression here before going back down. So obviously, no, they're not giving any chances here to the PNG girls. The PNG girls, they've got chances here, but you just need to be patient. Just go through the basics, as they say, and go through the process. I think that's what they need right now. And a penalty should help their cause here. 10 out from the halfway mark. What is the option here? Tap and go.
Oh, crunch.
Back here.
Josephine Howard getting smashed again there by two bigger Australian girls. Plays the ball quickly. Now they work the short side. Little run around. Looks high now. Play on. And eventually a bit of a late call there from the bench referee. So the Orchids with a penalty on halfway.
Yeah, 13 minutes left in this game, and the Orchids just finding it hard at the moment. The Australian defensive line have been really good. They've been stoic and resilient. Just keep turning up despite the playing conditions.
So here they come, Storm. She's had a stormer of a game so far here for the Junior Orchids. Plays the ball eventually.
All puns
They're
intended.
sending it back on the inside. Oh, great shot pass there. But the defense up to the task. So this is Wendy George now getting ready to play 30 away from the line. The Orchids on a bit of a roll here. Coming back now towards the right edge. And, this is big Annie James. She'll be asked to play the ball. So the opposition's 30 across back towards the left. So this is Melinda Parker held up in traffic. They've come to the end of the set. Junior Orchids, what is the option here? Kicks across, and good pickup here by, I think it's a hippie, and a penalty.
I saw that.
It's going against the Junior Orchids.
Yeah. Okay, back here.
They've found touch here, the Australian girls. 10 away from halfway. Looking dangerous with the ball in hand, getting good valuable meters with every run. Plays the ball now, they're back inside the Orchids half. This is Mini Misa. Oh,
Lost ball.
it's a funny play the ball there.
Yeah, that's a very bad play there by the Australians.
Come here. Scrum
They
here.
should know better. And referee is giving it back to the Junior Orchids.
It's another opportunity for the Orchids. Still got 10 minutes left in this final
Wait.
quarter of the match.
Break.
Ball comes out eventually. Now walking it back towards the left side.
Yeah.
Howard playing the ball now on the 40.
Hold. Yep.
Defense holding there from the Australian girls. Timeout. Interchange taking place at the moment. We got Joseph back on and Parker out. Orchids still have it midfield, side the half. This is Sokali taking play into the opposition's half, over halfway. Nice little weaving run there. Junior Orchids got 9 minutes to pull this out of the fire. 14 points versus 4 at the moment. Come to the end of the set on the 5th. Hobart, the crossfield kick. The Australian allowed it to bounce, but again able to regain possession here. They play the ball now 20 out from their own line. Fed back on the attack. And last year they did very well here against Junior Orchids, 26 points to 0. It's an understatement, I guess, but they played really well. But the Australians, as we've seen today from this group of girls, they just have too much class, speed, and the agility.
Yeah, they've got a good balance all across the park. The Australians, they've got some good size in the middle. They've also got those good playmakers in LA and Co. That can shift the ball out wide real quick, find their speedy outside backs. Hobart lays it on the platform now. The Orchids go on the attack. Isokali hanging around behind the rock. Nime gets the ball away. Samantha Michael takes a hit up. Just shy of the 10-meter mark here, the Orchids. If they can find a try here, finish the game off strong. 8 minutes left in this contest.
And they need to score twice here. There's a chance for them. Oh,
Punishing
big
defense.
shot. Still able to get the ball away.
Beautiful intercept. The Australians go on the attack.
Straight into the red basket. Again, there was quite another opportunity here. The Australians straight back on the attack. This is Hippie now playing the ball, sends it away. Bit of footwork there from Vailele, or I think it is Sawaso. He has to play it on halfway, 5 in from touch, back towards the open side.
Yeah, the Australians are finding it very easy just going directly to the defense of the PNG Orchids because they can overrun them just as easy as that. The fullback has to come into play. The Australian fullback, she's been resting out there. She's out there in the back line, playing in the centers.
Yeah, that's an absolute coach killer. A penalty late in the tackle count as well. The Australians working their way down to the 30. And now up to that 15-meter mark.
Here they come again, 20 out now, or 18 away from the temporary start. This is, I think it's a Heeks with the ball now, or able to get the ball away somehow. Here they are, just edging closer to the try line here, but the defense holding for the time being anyway for the Junior Orchids. What is the call here? Knock on.
Yeah, Rodriguez find a knock on there in the tackle. The Australians, so the Junior Orchids
wasn't
will
really
have the
happy with
after the scrum.
The referee's call there. So anyway, it's a knock on every day of the week. So Orchids will have possession 10 out from there on line. 6 minutes left in this first match of the day. Junior Orchids and the Australian Schoolgirls. So Orchids, nothing's happening there. The first tackle still inside the red zone. Coming back now towards the right edge to play the ball. I think it's Becky Kempis. There's been a standout today for the Orchids. The lone try scorer was Deborah Kitipa in the first half. It's now just trying to work their way through. They're still inside their 30. Now they shift the ball across to the left. Shocking pass there from the fullback Seal. So this is the end of the set. I think Jacinta Jerry is hurt in the tackle.
Must be from the previous tackle, Jacinta Gary. It's going to be played by another player.
Yeah, don't forget we get the boys coming up very, very shortly. The boys match, I should say. We got the Junior Kummels up against the Australian School Boys. And very interesting to note that we've got a number of young lads in the PNG Junior Orchids. Philip Coates and Jared Horn. Two familiar names. Of course, Phil is the kid brother of Big Coach. And of course, Jared is the kid brother of Liam. So, yeah, we've got some interesting names in the lineup for the Junior Kummels today up against the Australian School Boys.
Yeah, a bit of heritage in the jersey from the senior men's playing group down to the Junior Kummels, and it'll be interesting to see how they go. Maybe contrasting players to their older siblings, but Papua New Guinea is always interested to see how the younger brother goes against the older brother, so it'll be good in that fixture, highlighting stars of the future. Of course, last year we saw Lachlan Galvin playing for the Junior Kangaroos and then the Australian Schoolboys in this fixture, and now he'll be featuring in the PM's 13.
Skipper.
Great season with the Tigers,
Skipper, captain.
and his skills will be on display today at the Santos National Football Stadium.
Yeah, some good mix in the junior Commonwealth lineup today. We also noticed there's some players from the recently held inaugural PNG NRL Bid Schools competition, which was held up at NSI in Koroka, in the squad as well. So that is good development, good progress here for PNG, the academy program, working towards having a team in the NRL. But yes, unfortunately, Jacinta Jerry has been stretchered off of the paddock, of the field.
Yeah, after the stoppage, the junior Orchids player has now been taken off. Play will resume as soon as he is out of the field.
Yeah, we wish her well.
We've got 4 minutes remaining in this match. The Australian Schoolgirls are leading by 14 points
Hey, guys.
to 4.
Blaster. Go
You're about to get the game up and running once more. We've got 4 minutes left before full time. 14 points to the Australian girls. The Orchids trailing on 4. Play restarts. It's a quick shift here. Oh, chance down. Great play here by the Australian lock forward in Taunay. But eventually she lost the ball there in the tackle, and Orchids somehow have come up with it inside the red zone. This is Porter trying to work it across the park, but caught there by the defense, still inside the red zone. Kende goes for a gallop, but again the defense up very quickly. Australians trying to drain out the tank at the moment. I think they've got this one in the back. They're really able to brave the hot conditions of Port Moresby this morning to pick up a historic win for them on 4 as well. So this is a good experience for these young Australian girls. But here's a kick from the Orchids, straight out the red basket, and it's Kyla Henderson. She's been a standout this afternoon for the Australians. There she is now with the ball in hand. She's playing the ball and then working it across back to us. The right now is Post-Talk, one of the try scorers for the Australian girls this afternoon. This morning, rather. Just attacking the short side. The Aspect to play the ball. About 18 away from the line. The Australians looking to put the final nail on the coffin. Just look at the roll forward there from Big 11, I think. Suruka plays the ball eventually 5 away from the line. Still looking for points here. It's a big Saraya Pale.
Yeah, Pale, she's had a big game, a well over game in this fixture. Ran the ball hard. Big girl, as all good props do in rugby league, trying to get the ball over the line, white line fever, and just losing control. Both sides just giving their best. Bit of a scrappy game, but the Australians hanging on with that 10-point lead. Orchids now working it away. Sokali, Hobart, Gende chiming into the line from the opposite side of the ring. Playing the ball, Storm going for a scamper, getting up, picking up some valuable meters, working it up to the 30. Hobart in the dummy half, going for a run himself, dummying, stepping. Ball being turned back on the inside.
Yeah, we got the last Well, 1 and 14 seconds of the match remaining here. The Orchids with the ball in hand. The long pass. Can't defense up in the face there. The Australians have come to the end of the set. It's been a long day at the office here for the PNG Junior Orchids.
Yeah, seconds
Nothing
remaining in
seems
this
to be
one.
working right for them. Seconds remaining, as you mentioned, LG.
Seconds remaining in this one. I think the Australians are going to get a big win here. But a good effort from the Orchids girls. 10-point loss is very respectable against your more fancied Australian Schoolgirls outfit. It's a testament to the competition and the level of skillsmanship on display in the Santos Cup. These girls coming through the system might be a matter of time before they can cause some damage in world rugby at the elite level. 15 seconds left in this one. The Australians on the attack. I think they're going to get a penalty here. Penalty coming for a crusher. Olomali with ball in hand, takes the tap. Turns it back on the inside. Pale Pale charging forward.
Yes, it's been impressive, big Pale Pale. And that's all she wrote. The Australian Schoolgirls have come out comfortable winners this afternoon or this morning, defeating the Junior Orchids 14 points to 4 at full time.
Yeah, it's a good effort by the Australian Schoolgirls. They've come in here to play and win, and they've got the first points there for the Australians. The PNG Orchid was well not even up to scratch to match them with the size and also the skills. They were able to offload in tackle and scoring the 3 tries. For the Junior Orchids, they will have to go back to the drawing board. For you people who want to play rugby league, the girls will have to go to the Junior Schoolgirls, and then you go up to the Orchids.
Yeah, I guess you could call it a bit of a learning here for the PNG Orchids, the juniors. I mean, they need to play more international matches against class opponents, and I think this is a good start for them. It's a learning curve for them, if you like. They'll learn from this one and move on. But yes, the Australians take nothing away from them. They're a class act, and coming here to play our girls is a good experience for them as well, to experience the culture and also how we play footy here in PNG. So overall, it's been a good contest here to kick off the program. We have the Junior Kumuls taking on the Australian Schoolboys very, very shortly. All right, let's go for a quick timeout, and when we come back, we'll bring you the next match, which is going to be the Junior Kumuls up against the Australian Schoolboys.